Perfect start to the day. You and me, alone in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm loving it too. Hey, where you been?
Nowhere.
You all right? You're not, are you? Maybe you shouldn't go round this morning.
You what?
We won't be good for Angelica if he turns up in a mood.
You're all heart, you, aren't you?
I'm only saying there's no point going if he's not up to it.
Can you just stop? He wants to see his daughter.
Can you just stop arguing?
Sorry, I'm a bit wound up. I had another memory. Unless it was a dream. Spill it then.
You don't have to.
It was an image of Angelica. But I'm not sure if I was asleep or awake. She'd just been born. But she was up on a roof, and it wasn't Nicola holding her, so...
That was Lexi. It wasn't a dream, mate. Your memory's really starting to come back. It's great news, isn't it?
Right, nice one then, Steve. I'll see you later.
Steve?
Yes. Is that your favourite marmalade? Thank you. Is there any chance for this to the hospital?
No, I'm busy.
Fine.
Morning.
Just make me toast.
Oh, with your favourite marmalade on.
Hey! Do you want a bit of breakfast?
Actually, I'm late already. Mrs. Milton's Labrador. I think it might be a kidney disorder.
I just wanted to ask you quickly about Marlon, again.
Paddy, please. I gave you the full lowdown last night. He's fine. He totally understood.
He must have been a little bit disappointed.
Well, yeah, he must have been. I mean, he wasn't singing and dancing, but he said it wasn't a problem. Look, it all ended with a kiss on the cheek, a slap on the back, and a firm handshake.
What?
Well, just the kiss.
I can't help thinking.
To be brutally honest, Paddy, I don't want to know what you're thinking because I have to go.
Hang on. But what if I deal with the dog and then you go in there and put your feet up for a bit? You really need to relax before the hospital.
I'd rather keep myself busy. Look, if you're that worried about him, go and see him. He's fine. He'll tell you himself. He's fine.
Thought you were at college this morning.
I am.
Bit late, aren't you?
Yeah, a bit, but I fancied a bacon butty.
Whatever happened to my wee girl being so anxious about getting to school at time?
She grew up. Hiya.
You all right? Hey, is John and Andy about?
Needed to lie in, did you?
Am I late?
They've been at work an hour already.
I was up half the night in the Xbox. Overslept a bit. Can I better get going?
Yeah, you better had. And just to warn you, John's not in the best of moods.
Thought you were having an early night.
Well, I was, but needed to wind down a bit. Can't think why.
We could have wound down together.
Look, I need to get off anyway. I'll see you later.
It's going to be a bit of a squeeze at 9, even with Jenny gone. I'm worried. Think you will be bumping into chairs and tripping over tables.
Well, I can give you a hand shifting furniture if you like.
Well, I did wonder about putting a wardrobe from one of the bedrooms onto the landing, but then there'd be naked people wandering about looking for the clothes, wouldn't there? And I don't want to see that much of anybody first thing in the morning.
Sorry? Not you.
Hello, darling.
She's a bit clingy, so tell them to give me a ring if there's any problem. What?
I remember.
What do you remember?
This one, being born. That rush of feelings when I held her for the first time. I remember it.
Oh, that's wonderful, isn't it?
And you. You hit me when you were in labour. You headbutted me.
Wish I'd done it harder.
Nicola.
I know. What else do you remember?
Bits. fragments, but what I feel about this one's absolutely clear.
How about your wife, Jimmy? You remember how you feel about her?
It's all mixed up.
You won't worry about it. I've told everyone else, so you might as well know. Me and you are over whatever happens.
Hang on.
Now, go on, you better get going or she's going to be late.
We should talk.
Bye-bye, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
There you go.
Oh, thanks.
You're in early.
Avoiding a council meeting. I'll tell Layla.
Well, there could be a small problem there.
What are you doing here? Marlon!
What am I doing here? I am talking to Moira about developing the farm. Contacts and stuff.
Skiving, innit?
Don't drag me into this.
Hey, how was the baby shower?
Oh, I wouldn't know. I just did the food. Thanks for this.
I bet Rona got loads of stuff.
Babies are a slightly sensitive subject at the moment.
Look, if you don't want to fall asleep in a meeting, then maybe you can come over to the shop with me and help stack shelves.
I've just got a coffee.
Now.
I have such an exciting life.
Aye.
Marlon, have you got a minute? Well, I've got an oven full of lasagna on the go. Just want a quick chat. You've got that look in your eye. I just want to check on something. It's sorted, OK? Me and Ronna talked, it's fine. There was kissing. No.
It's a quick question. Are you coming with us to the scan, or are you going to go off your own steam?
I might not bother.
I knew there was a problem.
Well, OK, one, I don't think you should be looking quite so pleased about it. And two, Ronna, she needs me to back off just a little bit. So that's what I'm doing, that's all.
It's your baby. Plural, yours and Rona's. No one wants you to back off.
Yeah, actually, someone does.
This is really frustrating. It was all going so well.
Right up until the point where I started asking to be involved.
Right, I'm going to get you a pint. We're going to sit down and talk.
What happened to one quick question?
Change my mind.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around. You'll have to wait.
Marla.
Lasagna.
I thought I employed you because you're young and a grafter.
Turns out he's just young. Give me a break, will you?
I don't think so. First you turn up late and then you stop in the middle of a job.
I blame that caravan. It's like sleeping in an old tin can.
I'm blaming you. If it's that bad, move in with him.
Hey, hang on. Don't I get a say in this?
Right, I'm going to get changed, then I'm off to the bank. Keep an eye on Sleeping Beauty, will you? Don't let him start slacking.
Looks like it's your lucky day, mate. I'm moving in.
Is that right? Well, buy your path of it. And don't worry about John's mood. It's because he's got a meeting.
Yeah, he doesn't have to take it out on me, does he?
Well, he's got a lot riding on this.
Did you only order this so I'd talk to you?
Possibly. You sit down, please.
2 minutes.
What I want to say to you, and what I suppose it all comes down to, is we're all in this together.
Then how can it be that I'm painting a nursery, you know, buying a cot, and then all of a sudden Ronna springs it on me that I can't have the baby at my house?
Because she made a mistake. And she feels awful.
Whatever you say, however well-meaning everyone is, it feels like it's you and Ronna on one side and me on the other.
No, it really isn't. It's the three of us. We're just trying to make the best of a situation, that's all.
Not from where I'm sitting.
Look, Rona's new to all this, and she got it wrong. And she knows it wasn't fair to sort of string you along, and she'll probably get it wrong again, and so will you, and so will I, but we're all just fumbling along in the dark.
Yeah. She wishes she'd told me earlier, fine. But the point is, in the end, what I want doesn't matter.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. She doesn't want to be away from the kid. Of course, neither do I. But she gets what she wants. And I get to be one step up from a babysitter. Which is exactly what I said would happen.
Maybe join you?
I don't want to talk about Jimmy.
Brenda seems to think we need to.
I only want to say, he looked awfully sad this morning when you were so mean to him.
When I was mean to him, he walked out on me an angel. What do you want me to do, bake him a cake?
No, the situation's changed now, hasn't it? It's not just his memory returning, it's his feelings. The man you love could be coming back to you.
You got anything to say?
She has a point.
No, she doesn't. Brenda, it's not about memory anymore, or about what I want. Jimmy chose Kelly. There's no coming back from that.
Oh, sorry, am I keeping you?
No, I spoke to Steve on the phone earlier. He said he might bob in.
I mean, you rung him up and asked him to come.
Well, yeah. Is that a problem?
Fancy seeing you here.
Didn't want to come straight away. No offence, but I don't want your germs.
Fair enough.
But the doc said you're not infectious anymore, so here I am.
Well, thanks for coming.
I know what it's like winding up back in hospital when you want to be out and about. But you're going mad in here.
Here I am.
So I thought I'd let you know what the boys have got lined up for the next few months when you're released back into the community.
I'm not in the mood.
Come on.
How can you come in here? That stupid smile on your face. As if everything's all right. As if it's just a matter of time before I get my head straight and get on with my life.
Jackson, don't.
And you must know. You must know. Because I'm stuck inside this useless body just like you are.
Jackson.
Do you want to go and get yourself a coffee, mate?
Right. It's a single malt for him and a large white wine for me, please.
Coming up.
Marlon, I think that was a joke.
Yeah, I do realise that.
OK, I think I owe you an apology. I dropped you in it, didn't I, with Rona? Letting her know that I'd heard about the Down syndrome.
No big deal.
Oh, OK. I mean, I suppose it's good that it's out there. You don't have to keep it quiet, and that's a good thing, isn't it?
I must remember to thank Rona for taking another decision out of my hands.
Will you tell
Oh,
Victoria?
so no, sorry, we're talking.
Well, I was maybe meeting her here. Will you just tell her?
Yeah, I'll tell her, yeah.
Anyway.
Listen, forget it. It's...
No, I don't want to forget it. What's wrong?
It's just the usual, you know. My baby's going to be born soon. And I'm feeling like a spare part. It turns out Rona doesn't want me having the baby over at mine.
Well, while I am apologising, I may have told Rona that I was surprised about the whole arrangement. It's just Marlon. I don't think I would have coped very well being separated from my baby.
I know. And you know, I understand that it was a lot to ask. But she agreed.
Yeah.
And now she's changed her mind, and that's how it's going to be, isn't it? Her making all the decisions and me feeling...
Excluded.
Got it in one.
Most dads feel like that at the best of times.
She's got a scan later. Don't even know if I want to be there.
Oh, well, that's an interesting logic.
How do you mean?
Well, I feel excluded, so I'll just exclude myself more.
No,
If you
whoa.
want to be a dad, Marlon, you be a dad. Go to the scan.
You bunking off early?
I didn't feel like work. When was that taken?
Hello. Last week on the mobile. Here, do you reckon?
Fine.
You're in a bad way, ain't you?
Oh, it's hard. It's just so hard to think straight.
Of course it is.
And Nicola hates me. Never wanted that to happen.
It's not your fault. She needs to try and understand a bit more. Look, you and me, we were in love long before she got involved.
I can't can't ask her to understand something that I don't even get myself. Another memory came back when I was round there. It was Nicola giving birth. I looked at Angel, and I remembered loving her so much. I nearly started blubbing on the spot.
You've got a son too.
I know. But it feels like the closer I get to Elliot, the further I have to move away from Angel. It's such a mess.
Right. Let's sit down and talk about everything you remember, okay? We'll start with something good and strong. You and me on our wedding day, yeah?
Right.
We're gonna get through this, Jim. Together.
I wasn't getting at you.
Yeah, you were. You say my life's pointless.
I didn't say that.
As good as.
All right, fine. Your life's pointless, same as mine. How can it be anything else?
You're thinking about the way things used to be, the way things should have been. But give it a year, and you'll start to adapt.
Maybe I don't want to.
Come on. You need to make the best of what you've got.
I've got nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah? Poor you. My heart bleeds.
Oh, good. Time for a bit of tough love.
Look, I know how you feel, mate. I've been there.
Original.
It gets better, trust me.
You're right. You're right. I know you are. I just need to get used to it. I just get these really dark moods sometimes.
All right.
Are we okay?
Yeah, of course we are. I'm sorry about before.
You need to talk again. Anytime. I mean it.
Thanks for coming.
I'll see you out.
Why can't you pick him up from school herself?
She just needs a hand.
Yeah, well, it didn't take her long to start making demands again, did
Look,
it?
It's not a demand.
Hiya.
Hiya. Can we talk about this later, please?
Well, it's a good job Amy's here, because I do have my own work to do, you know.
Yes, when you're not skiving. Right, I won't be long. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Were you going out?
No.
Huh. Well, thanks for coming. You're a lifesaver.
Does that mean you need mouth to mouth, or...?
Right, I'm going to be upstairs. Help yourself to a packet of crisps.
What, on my own?
Well, I suppose my work can wait. Don't tell Layla that, will you?
Don't worry, I can keep a secret.
He's not happy.
He don't need to have a go at you, though.
Should have seen me after my accident. Gave up talking for a bit, except to swear at anyone who looked at me wrong. And he nearly walked out. The lads backed off. It takes a while.
How long? Like, how long does it take?
Me? A year? Maybe 2? Jackson? I don't know. People are different.
Well, that's not a big help.
Good luck.
So you're going to give me mate seats then?
I wasn't planning to.
Go on, knock a little bit off.
I told you, buy me a pint, and then we'll talk rent.
Are you moving out of the caravan?
Yeah, there might be.
I don't blame you, it's horrible. Do you want to meet up later?
Oh, I can't. Checking out that room, aren't I?
Yeah.
I could come.
Oh, look, Gordon's Randy, I've got to buy him a drink.
All right, okay. See you later then.
What? She had a thing for me too a while ago. She'll get over it.
No, I'm just saying, you're not the most obvious bloke for me to fall for.
Are you saying I'm ugly?
I'm not. It's just... Well, you know Tom Cruise.
I warn you, I'm not afraid to use this.
Now I'm worried.
Anyway, you should have seen me when I was younger. Carl showed me pictures.
What? And you look like Tom Cruise.
No, but I was a bit trimmer here, had a bit more up here.
Oh, you were irresistible.
I think you'll find I still am. Hey!
What is it? What's wrong?
Come on, Paddy, get a move on. We're going to be late.
Actually, I need to talk to you.
Yeah, about what?
Okay.
Actually, no, let's talk in the car.
Hang on.
Oh, Paddy, this whole hesitant thing, it's very endearing. One of the reasons I like you so much, but we need to get a move on.
I can't go.
Why would you say that?
Because Marlon needs to take you.
No.
Yeah. I just think this time it should be just you and him.
Is this what he said?
No, I don't think he's sure whether he wants to go at all.
What?
Because it's one of the last scans before there's another little human being running around. I really think he should be there. Will you call him?
No. I'm not going to persuade him. That's up to him.
Well, either way, I need to take a step back.
Great. So I'm either going to be there on my own or with some sulky bloke who's not my biggest fan right
It'll be
now.
all right if we can just get him there. Once they get the ultrasound fired up and there's a big picture of Marlon Jr., then everything will be fine. Just... Can you call him?
I want you there, Paddy, not just him. I want the man I love there, holding my hand, looking at those pictures.
And I want to be there too. I really do, so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's important that today it's just you and him. He needs this.
I need you.
Please. Rona, will you just ring him?
I'm going now. Do you understand? This is me going. You coming or not?
Jimmy, talk to me. You're scaring me.
I've got this image in my head.
Yeah?
It's so clear. But I don't understand.
It's great that you're remembering stuff. But it's going to be all mixed up and confused for ages.
Doesn't feel confused.
Jimmy, whatever it is, you can tell me and we can talk about it.
It was you.
Emmerdale continues at 8.